It was another packed night at Chase Center. The Golden State Warriors, a team built on pace, spacing, and sharpshooting, seemed on track for a solid win against the Houston Rockets. But in the dying minutes of a tightly contested 104-100 defeat, the night turned dark for the Warriors. Their talisman, Steph Curry, hobbled off the court, clutching his right thigh after suffering a suspected quad contusion. He would soon be headed for an MRI. Curry, typically the engine that drives Golden State's offense, finished with only 14 points on 4 of 13 shooting, a far cry from his usual brilliance. What made it worse? The injury didn't come from a reckless dunk or a wild collision, but from a hard defensive stand and a block attempt. The kind of play 37-year-old Curry has made thousands of times. This time, though, it cost him dearly. Coach Steve Kerr admitted the moment changed everything. When I heard it was a quad, I was actually kind of relieved. Better than an ankle or a knee, he said after the game. Still, even a better muscle injury could mean days, or worse, weeks, of uncertainty for a team already laden with questions. Losing Curry, even briefly, is a seismic blow for Golden State. Their offense often runs through him. At his best, he spaces the floor, commands double teams, and opens up driving lanes or open threes. Without him, the spacing tightens up and the pressure to deliver falls on other hands. Already, the Warriors are navigating a rough stretch, a 10-10 record for losses in their last 5 games, and rising expectations from fans and pundits alike. If Curry is sidelined, scoring burdens shift, possibly to veterans such as Jimmy Butler. But will the team's rhythm and chemistry hold up under those conditions? That remains to be seen. There's reason for cautious optimism. The team described the injury as contusion, not a tear, fracture, or structural damage. That could mean recovery might be measured in days instead of weeks, depending on MRI results. Head coach Kerr seemed to share that cautious optimism. His relief at hearing quad rather than knee or ankle hinted at a less bleak scenario. That said, even a minor muscle bruise can sap mobility and explosiveness, both vital for a shooter like Curry. For Golden State, the coming days could be a test of endurance, resilience, and reinvention. Curry will undergo an MRI to determine the full extent of the injury. Until then, his availability for upcoming games remains uncertain. If he's out even short-term, expect heavy minutes and responsibility on players like Jimmy Butler. Golden State's coaching staff will likely tighten rotations, maybe even lean on less heralded players to compensate. Off the court, the front office, training staff, and medical team will be under pressure to manage his rehab carefully. Rushing Curry back too soon could risk exacerbating the injury, a gamble no one wants to take midseason. For Curry, for Golden State, for fans, a slumping streak, rising expectations, and more wear on a veteran body. This latest setback might define whether the Warriors salvage this season or spiral. If you care about the future of the Warriors, now is the time to rally behind the team. Watch closely, support smart, and stay tuned. If you follow the NBA, keep an eye on official updates after the MRI. That medical result will shape everything. Track how the Warriors adjust. Lineups, pace, who steps up offensively. Watch how other players respond under pressure. Sometimes adversity produces unexpected heroes. If you care about Curry's career legacy, or just love seeing elite shooting, don't look away. His resilience, recovery, and ability to bounce back might deliver more drama than any game this season. Let me know if you'd like a full breakdown of how this injury could impact the Warriors' playoff chances. I can run through scenarios, projected lineups, and even odds.